There is an AI specialist, godfather of artificial intelligence. It's amazing that the world seems to know more than what many Christians. Transhumanism. You can just about listen to any futurist talk, any satirist talk that understand, they look at the world. And from their perspective, they see people are becoming less human, not more human. They're giving up what makes them natural. Ran into a family, a mom with her two sons. Ended up talking in the parking lot for about 35 minutes. And then the local fire truck pulls up and the firemen come over. And they know me. Ask me about Israel. There are things to be known. And in the conversation, you could see in the middle of this parking lot, the people whose lives are changing and who recognize people are becoming less than what they should be, less than what they were made to be, less than even human. And then I remember earlier a woman, she had a cross around her neck, a small one, but a cross. I looked at her and I said, "You're a follower of the Lord." And she grabs her cross. I said, "It's not because of the cross I'm saying that." She thought I said that because I saw a cross around her neck. In other words, that was her testimony. That would distinguish her. That is what sets her apart. It says, well, everybody wears a cross. Murderers, gangbangers, prostitutes, even Satanists wear a cross. I wasn't looking at the cross. I was looking at you. I said, you don't need the cross. The Lord never told you to wear one, but he did tell you to carry it. And he said, carry it, which means it's a cross. It's a burden. The Lord said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. He didn't say, I'm going to eliminate all your burdens and all the yokes. No, there is a burden that God puts on you if you're going to follow him in this world. It's necessary to keep you humble and calling on his name. Those who try to shirk off the burdens and the yoke that God gives them because it's made them uncomfortable are not followers. Followers do what Jesus said, pick up a cross. Well, you know what a cross is? A little stressful, isn't it? It's hurtful, it's painful. A little weight on your back. And not just a little weight. It's the kind of weight that does not glorify you in front of other people. He didn't say put on a Louis Vuitton suit, pick up a cross, carry it. Follow me as I has instructed you. Follow the Lord. What did he do? Persecuted, prosecuted, attacked, mocked, maligned, lied on, stepped on, talked about, mistreated. That's a part of it. And only those who have the Spirit of the Lord will be able to carry the Spirit of the Lord in that manner. You see, humans are not what they're supposed to be according to the Godfather of artificial intelligence, he said in an interview. But I would say followers are not what they're supposed to be. Believers are not what they are supposed to be. They are becoming less like a follower and less like a believer and less like a disciple. They spend most of their time on themselves, how they feel, not at all concerned with the mission of God's kingdom. Those are not followers. And the humans that you're witnessing today, according to the godfather of AI, that's not human. I talked to the woman in a parking lot. I said, I hope your son is dating a woman like you. You have no eyelashes, no paint on your face. You look like a real woman. And then she said, actually, he is. She's natural, all natural, just like me. I said, aren't you happy? And he smiled, her son. I said, well, you're going to marry someone like your mother. That's the way it's supposed to be. If you have a good mother. And he had a good mother. Sometimes you don't have a good mother, you don't have a good father, you don't have a good mentor, you don't have a good pastor, you don't have a good friend. But if you got one, that's enough. How many mothers does it take to raise a good son? How many fathers does it take to raise a good son? One. Only takes one. So be holy, unlike the rest, but hopefully like something else, like something in your life. That's the whole point of going to sports and jobs. You're being like somebody, someone who's setting the path and setting the example, which is what the Lord said for us to do. Find someone that follows God, and instead of complaining about the messages, try to imitate those messages in your life. Become them. That's why they're there, to apprentice you, to show you. If you've forgotten what it's like to be human, find someone who's human, who's off the grid, not someone who's got a phone in their hand all the time, playing on the internet like they used to do all the time, down in their mom's basement on Xbox all the time. Get out, they would say. Like my generation, we grew up, we played in the street. We weren't in basements on computers. We were engaged in the natural environment. Be engaged in the spiritual natural environment. The father of AI is warning you. But our Father in heaven, the I am, has told us already what to do. My job is to remind you, become an organic, natural believer. Pick up your cross. Follow him. No makeup, no crosses, no bumper stickers. Just you.